Now sports with sports director Scott Leber.
The Northwest Upstate Illini Conference is proving to be very strong again this year, with DuPac and Fulton again fielding elite teams, and Dakota surging rapidly. And then there are two teams that are currently undefeated in conference play, Fulton and Lena-Winslow, and they will meet Friday night in our overtime game of the week. The welcome mat is always out at Lena for visitors. It's a friendly community, and it's a football community. As the sign by the school reads, football is not an every Friday thing, it's an everyday thing here. The Panthers have won 5 state championships since 2010. They're currently 4-0 and ranked number 1 in the state in Class 1A. But in many respects, they feel like their season is only now beginning because they've had a soft early schedule that saw them defeat EPC, Galena, and West Carroll by a combined score of 176-6. Those games are all in the bag pretty much after the first quarter. The Panthers will be the first to tell you those blowout games aren't fun.
Last week at West Carroll, they're just trying to get things going. It felt bad for their kids as much as anything.
We want to get some good reps out of it, but when it's 48-0, you don't want to put the starters in the whole game, so we only get a certain amount of reps.
The one game the Panthers experienced some resistance in was against Dakota. The Panthers still won that game by 24 points. To help make up for the blowouts, Aaron has pushed his guys in practices.
The last few weeks we've been really tough on our kids in practice, I think. We've got to get quality reps in at some point, so we got to do what we got to do.
The Panthers have upcoming games against DuPac and Fulton, but this week it's all about 3-1 Fulton, the team that's coming off a 1-point non-conference loss last weekend against Muskegon Central Catholic in Michigan. Fulton is versatile on offense. The Steamers will throw a lot of looks at the Panthers on both sides of the football.
When they run the ball, they're a lot like us, a lot of misdirection, counter stuff. They'll come right at you occasionally, but they're gonna go out of the shotgun and throw it a lot as well, and they love their screens.
They run a lot of stuff, which it's kind of hard to tell what they're running at some points. Like, it may look like a run, but they do end up passing.
They have a lot of formations, they run a lot of plays. They got a lot of fast kids, and they're pretty physical.
The Panthers defeated Fulton twice last year in the regular season and in the quarterfinals of the playoffs.
In the playoff game, they threw a double pass at us, threw a lateral to a flanker, and we intercepted it. But the threat of those things is enough to give you sleepless nights, that's for sure.
Reagan Holgate and I will be all over that game and many more around the area tomorrow night. Join us for highlights on Overtime live at 11 p.m. on Fox 39 right after GN Game Night. The Black